Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life. Well, hello and welcome to the Vibrant Good Health Show. And I need to get this straight just a little bit, so give me a second here. I hope you're having a wonderful week and everything is working out fine for you. Everything is working out well for you in your life and especially in your health, because your health is going to affect your life. So let me just clear this up. Oh, I'm disappearing. I don't want to disappear. All right, there we go. So, welcome again to the Vibrant Good Health Show, where we talk about all things to help you help your body to be in good health the way God intended by activating and maintaining a healthy lymphatic system and learning strategies for stressing less. And so, I just wanted to come on tonight to just talk about the basics again about the lymphatic system and how it is so crucial to having good health. And having good health is what is natural, not sickness. Good health is what's natural. And so sometimes we forget the basics. And so I just wanted to get on this tonight. And I wanted to also, let me just get on this tonight. And let me tell you, for those of you that may tune in and you don't know me and you've never seen me before, I am Hillary Gooden. I am the lymphatic system health expert, your vibrant life promoter. I promote vibrant life by having an activated and healthy lymphatic system. And I'm also an author, speaker, consultant, and I am a pastor. So I work all of that stuff together in helping you so that you can have a better health and a more vibrant life. So tonight, here we go. The first thing I wanted to talk about is about the lymphatic system, is that it's really hard to believe for most people. It was hard for me to believe it as I was first learning about the lymphatic system. I was on a show earlier today, and the young lady, she was trying to put it together. She was saying lymph node, how was she saying lymphatic? It's the lymphatic system, but most of us have heard about lymph nodes. That was the extent of my knowledge that had anything to do with the lymphatic system, was hearing about the lymph nodes. And so surely they are a crucial part of the lymphatic system. And the biggest thing to know about the lymphatic system is that it is a major part of your immune system. That's why it helps to boost your immunity when you activate it and you help it to stay healthy and moving as God intended, it helps you to have boosted immunity so that your immune system is what fights for you when you have different when there are different viruses going around, or pathogens in the air, and bacteria and different things like that that can get in your body. Your lymphatic system is a part of that system that fights for you, fights anything that's coming against your state of good health. And so you want to know as much as you can, especially as what can you do. That's the main thing that I know you want to know. Okay, you're telling me about the lymphatic system, but how can I help it? What is it going to do for me to help it to stay healthy? Okay, so one of the things that's to know is that the lymphatic system, it helps all the other systems in the body to stay clean of those different bacteria and viruses and buildup of cellular waste. We have trillions of cells. And every day we have so many cells that die off. And that's okay, because that's the way it's meant to be. As those cells die off, the lymphatic system helps to remove them from the area from which they died, so that they don't stay there and build up. And when that lymphatic system is not working properly, you end up with that buildup of cellular waste and fluids. And we know it as inflammation. And you've probably heard of lymphedema and different issues where people talk about their lymph nodes are swollen. I know a lot of people, when I talk to them about the lymphatic system, they say, well, all I know is that my doctor will check my neck to see if my lymph nodes are swollen, but that's the most they've ever heard anything. And you have lymph nodes, there are more areas than just your neck. You have them in the neck area there, you have them under your under your armpit, you have them in your chest area, in your stomach area, in your groin area. Then you also have them behind the knees. And that's why sometimes you might get stiffness when you stand up and you can't hardly straighten your legs up and it's still kind of stiff. It could be that your lymphatic system is backed up, and that's what's causing that stiffness. And then around your ankles, you have lymph nodes. And so we see this beautiful um, woman that I have here on the screen, and just showing those areas that are a little dark out. If you can make the difference, I don't know what kind of screen, if you're looking on a larger screen or a smaller screen, but those areas where it's a little darker, that's where the lymph nodes are. And that's where you want to help to help that your lymph fluids are moving, just like we need to have the blood moving through the body. When you end up with blood clots, or your blood isn't moving through your veins properly, you end up with different conditions that they give names to. And a lot of times they might want to remove a certain portion or put you on different prescription medication to help the blood to continue to flow, because it's crucial that it flows and not remain in a stagnant state, because that's just sickness. That's not natural. Okay. And so the lymphatic system major job is to help all the other systems of the body to stay clean of that cellular waste. And when we talk about um, the lymphatic system, when I say removing cellular waste, it moves it from your skin, from your muscles, your bones, your organs, your blood vessels, your nerves. It works in your digestive system to help that to stay balanced, because there are a lot of, like I said, in your stomach area, you have a lot of lymph nodes there. And when they get removed, you end up with that excessive swelling that we know as lymphedema in the arms, or a lot of times in the legs. And and it's just a whole host of symptoms and issues that come with that can be very frustrating. So my whole mission is to help you to know how this works, and most of all, what you can do to help your body, help you to have better health. Because when your lymphatic system is working properly, I'm telling you, you're going to be in a state of better health. it's just amazing. When it's not working properly, what are some of the things that you can, what are some of the things that go wrong? You'll end up with experiencing pain, a lack of energy. You'll find that you can't sleep well. You know, when you talk about chronic fatigue syndrome, not the kind of sleep where you're just a little tired because you party too much or you stayed at church too late, giving God glory. But the kind of tired where you did your normal day, and when you try to go to bed, you go to sleep, sleep doesn't come. And you find yourself just trying to do so many things. It's good that there are certain supplements now that you can take that can help you, but helping your lymphatic system can also activate your lymphatic system can also help greatly to allow you to get that restorative sleep that we all need, because we have to sleep in order to allow our bodies to have that time to repair. Great things go on while you sleep. Your body's not just lying there. You got things going on the inside to help you have a better tomorrow. And so that's why having good sleep is very important to having good health. So those are the main things that you need to know and how it works. And so right now, I'm taking on a few new clients who are ready to make that move to say, you know what, I'm tired of things the way they're going. I'm just don't want to live like this anymore. I want me some vibrant life. I want to have better health in a way that's not just um, where I'm on medications. I mean, if you're on medications, let me just do this disclaimer. I'm not a medical professional. Okay, so I'm not telling you anything to say what you should or shouldn't do as far as your medications are concerned, or to not see your doctor, nothing of that sort. What I have for you is purely educational and informational so that you can have awareness about some things that you can do to help your body. And activating the lymphatic system is the major part of what I have to share to everybody, because it is so amazing, especially, when you talk about, well, who do I specifically talk to? I really reach out to women leaders, women who are, because we give so much of ourselves into what we do, to our family, to our jobs, to a ministry, to a business, where you may be in community activism and just so many different things. Yourself goes in so many directions until a lot of times you fail to save some for yourself. Save some of you, some of that greatness that you so freely give out to everybody else. When you need it, you're depleted. And when you get into that space of being depleted, having that overwhelm, stress, anxiety can kick in, even depression. You need to do what you can do to help your body, to help you to be revived, be rejuvenated, so that you can have better health, enhance and help to improve your health. One lady that I worked with, it was so, she had such she was dealing with lupus, and she had, uh, we were dealing with one of the ways to work your lymphatic system is bouncing on a mini trampoline. And so we were dealing with that. And she said, man, she said, I did that. She said, because I had a trampoline, but I hadn't been using it. I didn't know nothing about my lymphatic system at the time I got it, and now I wasn't using it. It was just, how we have devices at home, that the treadmill and different things like that. You get gung ho at first, and then you find yourself not using it. She said it was just, I pulled it out, and I said, you know what? Let me do this. And so as she began to use her her rebounder, her mini trampoline, she found that she was getting some relief for the lupus symptoms that was greater than some of the therapy. She was talking about the therapy that she was going through. She said some of the things that were happening in my body was better than some of the therapy that I was going weekly for or whatever. She said, and it just amazed me that that bouncing. And when I say bouncing, I don't mean jumping up and down doing tricks on a mini trampoline. I'm talking about bouncing, where your feet do not necessarily have to leave the mat. And she got such great relief, and it just brought me joy. You know, another lady that I talked with and was helping, she was dealing with, how can I say, she said she didn't have patience with her clients, and she was dealing with those that were in the like homeless, a homeless state. And so she, as far as I can understand, that was a very hard population of people for her. And she was like, man, she said sometimes my patience would just be frazzled, so frazzled. She said, but after I started doing, now the other thing that you can do is breathing techniques. And with her, we were dealing with the breathing techniques. Everybody, she didn't feel comfortable bouncing. She bought a trampoline and then gave it to somebody else. She's like, I just don't feel comfortable with that. But the the next best way is breathing techniques. And so that's what I worked with her on. And she said, I can't believe how, she said, I feel more peaceful. She said, but I find that I really do have more patience with my clients. She said, I'm not so frustrated with them and so short tempered and just, just can barely have them in my sight. She said, I have more patience. And it's just the way that I treat them is just so much better, is the way it should be. She said, I'm not so stressed out about it. And so when you can find ways that you can help your body to help you to have better health without turning to pharmaceuticals, you know, that's that's a better way. That's a better way. And so it's always good to do what you can do. I said, listen, you're breathing anyway. You might as well make it work for you. And so for those of you that are interested, I need to put this link up here. I have a 5-week Breathe Your Way to a Better, Healthier You 5-week program, that if that's something that you would love to see some changes. We're, by the time we start focusing now toward the end of the year, what we didn't get done that we promised ourselves in January, and now here it is September, and we're still in that same place. You know, as far as your health is concerned, I got Vibrant Life Solutions. I got Lymphatic System Health Solutions that can help you, because not only is this just about um, your lymphatic system, it's how you deal with stress. Because stress, by the American Stress Association, they said that 60% of people in America that have different illnesses are stress related. At the base cause is stress related. And I imagine that study was done like in 2016 or so. And we know there have been so many things that have happened in our world since then, just recently, that I'm sure that number is higher. That cause your stress is causing you to have physical uh, issues. So that's what I deal with, helping and working with women, especially women leaders and leaders in the home, leaders outside of the home, who are looking for strategies to transform their emotional and physical health. I had one lady say, that makes a lot of sense what you're saying. I need to talk to you because I'm just now seeing that my emotional stuff that I'm going through is starting to affect me physically. She said, I don't like that. I didn't realize that that's what it was. And so one will affect the other. If your health is out of whack, it can affect your physical body, not just your mental state, not just your emotional state, but you'll find you start having different aches and pains, and they've given different names to these things going on. And that's because stress can be at the base of causing your lymphatic system to not work properly. All right. And so breathing is something so basic that all of us do. If you're breathing, if you're alive and you're listening to this right now, You're breathing. Whether you're breathing at a good capacity or optimal level, I don't know. But you can use your breathing to work for you, to help your body to be healthier. And so, in this 5 week program, those are the things that we're going to go through, going through some of the basics about the lymphatic system, some of the basics about breathing and how it's intended, how we're intended to breathe, because there's a proper breathing, and some people don't. And when you have different things like asthma and sleep apnea, it has to do with your respiratory system. And your respiratory system is another system in the body that the lymphatic system helps to cleanse, keep clean. And if it's not, you're going to have issues. So if you would like to join me on this 5 weeks of breathing your way to a healthier you, let me put the run the banner here so that looks like I'm frozen. Let me run this banner on here so that you can see the information. Because if you're ready, and you don't want to wait, because you don't have to wait until the end of the year or wait till January to make what do they call those? Wait till January to make a resolution to get it right or to make a difference. It's still time in 2022. There's still time to do it now. There's still time to have better health now where you don't have to wait until the end of the year. Learn some strategies. And what's so good when I began to use the strategies, because I was dealing with a chronic cough that was really bad at one time. And I remember there was a lady that we would go to for prayer. She was a elder lady, and she would always tell me, "Baby, what you so worried about? I just see worry all over you." And I used to think, but I don't feel like I'm worried. But she would pick that up. And that state, being in that state of worrying and being having anxiety about your work, the things you're worrying about, can affect your physical body. And I found when I would have that when I would cough, a lot of times it was because of something going on that was stressful for me, or what was making me to be anxious. And that was really the reason why I began to search. What can I do? What can I do that's natural? Because I don't want to take pills. I'm not, putting anybody down that you find yourself in that state. But what can I do that's going to help my body that's natural? I tried to ask my doctor about it, but she was not happy with me asking her that. And I didn't understand it at the time because I didn't know anything about the lymphatic system. But my journey helped me to get to that very thing. And when I got there, it was like, oh, I'm on to something here. And why haven't I heard this from my doctor? We don't hear this from our doctors, but this is something we definitely need to know, because once you get these strategies, not only will you help yourself, this is something that you'll want to share with your family, the people you know and love, with your children even, so that they can begin to have better health and know what they can do now to help their health before getting sick. You want to even use preventative measures if you're walking in pretty good health. Because sometimes people think, well, you're just talking about older people. No, there are a lot of young people that are stressed out and not able to deal with those stresses, that lead to. I was talking to somebody the other day talking about the suicide rate of young people. It was just staggering to the mind, just hearing, what they were talking about, because that's what they deal with. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. We need to help. This is something that you can use not only for the 5 week period that you learn and you gain insight during that time, but something that you can take with you for a lifetime. You can't unlearn it once you have it, and you'll be so glad to know that there are things that you can do. Like one lady told me that worked with me. She said, "You know what? This is I'm using my body to help my body." I said, "I like that." Because that's exactly what it is. You got the power already within you to help your body the way God intended. And so that's what this 5-week program is. The banner should be running across the bottom there, and it says, "Breathe your way to a healthier you." It's a program for $497. It starts October the 14th. You can direct message me, or you can go to this link that you see there. I have to put it in the comments as so for it to be clickable, I believe. But there it is. Um, and it's at payhip.com, and you see the information there. I'll put it in the comments. Breathe your way to a healthier you 5-week program at $497. And it's time to go ahead and get this good and going, have better health now and not wait. Now is always the time. It's like I heard somebody say now. What does the acronym stand for? No opportunity wasted. You want to take this time. If you've been looking for answers, you've been looking for solutions. I got answers and I got solutions to having better health, the way God intended. And so, yeah, join me for that. If you need more information, you can direct message me on Facebook and LinkedIn. And uh, I'll be glad to answer any questions or concerns that you may have, because I would love to have you allow me to be on that journey with you to better health. All right? You breathe in any way, you might as well make it work for you. So I'm Hillary Gooden, and I am the lymphatic system health expert, vibrant life promoter. I'm a speaker, consultant, and author and pastor. I'm here every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central for the Vibrant Good Health Show. Make sure that you're following me. Make sure that we're connected so that you get the notifications when I go live every week. I want to see you here. I'm talking about all things that you can do to help your body help you have better health and a more vibrant life, especially by activating and maintaining a healthy lymphatic system and strategies to stress less. So thank you for being with me tonight. Make sure that if this is something that somebody that you know and love needs as far as this 5-week program, share this with them, tag them with this broadcast, and make sure they get the information so that they can get on with their health journey with help that's real help. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week. Good night.